Hey guys, it's Beth. Welcome back to my channel. Today I get to share with you the December 2020 Sheetload of Cards sketch from Call Me Crafty Owl. And this is just a card sketch that she puts out each month, and it also includes a supply and cut list, so it is amazing. It is available to her subscribers. Her channel link will be in the description box below if you would like to go check out her channel and find out more information about the Sheetload sketch process. So for my Sheetload cards this month, I use the Classic Vintage. This is one that I started in November for my Crafty Christmas collab, and am trying to finish it off this month. And then the Sheetload this month, the sketch is for a horizontal card. You can flip it and change the orientation if you want to. And it kind of was perfect for me because it used some scrap type pieces, or scrap size pieces. So she even gives you the cut list, and then this month's sketch actually makes 9 cards. So I did mine a little bit different, just in the fact that I didn't start with full 12 by 12 sheets. I kind of followed along her on the front part of the sketch. She always gives you the dimensions if you want to make like a single card of her sketch layout, and that's kind of what I followed for mine because I was using scraps. So this big panel here at the top is not the same size that she called for on her cut list because I didn't have any. I didn't have really that many pieces that were that big. So because this bottom piece here is 1.5 inches, I just made sure that my top panel was at least 2.5 inches, so it would give me a 4-inch wide card mat. And then the rest of the pieces, I just kind of went through my scraps, and I found scraps that would fit the top panel. I had a pile of scraps that would fit this strip at the bottom, and then a pile for this strip here. And then on a lot of these, I just used, it's the tear strip from the top of the page. They were all, instead of just being like a white tear strip or a pattern, they were all solid colors. So I used that as my little border piece here. And I liked the fact that most of them were solid color because then it kind of helped break up some of the pattern. And I did ink all of my edges of the paper to kind of help break up the different patterns. And I used walnut distress ink, maybe. And so like I inked all of the different individual pieces before I put them together. So here are my cards. They're all different because, again, I was using scraps. And then I used a stamp that says the most wonderful time of the year here on some craft cardstock for my sentiment element. And so this sketch was just perfect to help me work on finishing off this pad. So I was super excited to be able to adapt it to scraps instead of, like starting with full sheets of paper. And so I did, well, there are 2 that are similar, that with similar patterns. A couple of them have similar patterns, but they're still not exactly the same. But I did make 9 cards like the sketch called for. And again, it helped me use up a bunch of scraps from my pad, and that's kind of something that's really nice about Alicia's Sheetload is, she gives you the supply list and the cut list that you need to make the amount of cards that are usually, the amount varies, 6, 9, 12, kind of just depends on the layout and how much paper it uses, because she usually limits it to like 2 or 3 pattern papers and 2 or 3 cardstocks. And so she always gives this individual cut list as well in case, somebody likes it but they don't want to have to make, all 9 cards or whatever. So I've not really ever used this before, so I actually took advantage of that this month. So thank you, Alicia, for making that easy for me. Because like I said, I used it to go through my scraps to come up with all the patterns for this month's cards. So that is my set of Sheetload cards for December 2020, and there are several other collaborators who will be listed in the description box below. You can go check out how they used the Sheetload sketch for this month, and again, you can also check out Alicia's link below for Common Crafty Owl to find out more information on how to get your own Sheetload download. So thank you guys so much for your time today, and I hope you're all having a crafty day.